551 of the Sign of the Times, from this undisclosed shed-looking gimmick with a very disclosed Officer Keith Cooper, cousin of Dean Cooper. He represents the promotion SKS.
That's right, SKS Wrestling. You know, there was a show from my cousin's promotion, SOS, last night that took place out in good old Tacoma, Grit City. You know, I got to see Dark Sheik appear, one of my favorite wrestlers today.
Would you put him number 2 next to Darth Carter?
I would.
Okay. Yeah, I hate that idiot Darth Carter. I beat him twice a couple of weeks ago. Twice.
Nice.
Well, you know how we do things on this show, officer. There's Chicken Bob. Chicken Bob a little disheveled right now, but he's going to be on the mend. He'll be feeling much better soon, I'm sure.
He'll come back cockier than usual.
He really will, yeah. Current book I'm reading, Butts and Seats by Tony Schiavone. Are you a fan of the Tony Schiavone?
I am a big fan of Tony Schiavone. He's one of my inspirations for commentary.
Is it because he buried me on the Unrestricted podcast?
No.
Oh, good. Because he did. It hurt me in my left kidney. My left kidney, Schiavone. Demon and Bunny coffee. I'm not enjoying this right now. I'm enjoying an Indonesian blend. But Demon and Bunny's a very good coffee.
Yeah, energy potion.
Cops like coffee to go with their donuts, right?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Especially jelly.
Picture of old Hamlin throwing a rock through the McDonald's.
Like he's Ken Patera.
Yeah, back in 1984. That was a rough time for Ken Patera and Mr. Saito. Yeah. They ended a cop's career. Did you become like someone that hated Ken Patera and Mr. Saito after that?
I did. You know, it was a pleasure to pursue law enforcement after that.
That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Was your favorite sports entertainer the Trooper out of the AWA?
There was also another one, the Big Boss Man, Ray Traylor.
Yeah, yeah. Also Jacques Rougeau, the Mountain.
The Mountain.
Autograph picture of Seymour Snow. He's a proud member of the Gouge roster. You ever have to arrest anyone at a Gouge show?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, good. Yeah. Now, once in Kentucky, my booker got arrested 3/4 of the way through the show. I still got paid, but the booker had to go down to the police station. Yeah. It's a thing that happened. Autograph picture of Kevin Sullivan. He was a proud member of the First Family there in Memphis.
Another thing about Kevin Sullivan is he won an award at this year's Cauliflower Alley Club reunion.
He really did. Yeah. He really did. There's a picture of Paul Freakshine and John Lennon. Before they had a falling out, they had a split. Did they ever have to call the cops because they got into a fight? You had to break up domestic disturbances?
They might have one time or two, but I wasn't part of the squad yet.
Well, that makes sense. There's Paul and the rest of his freak show. You ever have to arrest any of those guys?
I have no knowledge of arresting any of the freak show.
Oh, good. There's Paul and Wonderful Zach. I used to manage Wonderful Zach. He almost never had to call the police on him.
Wonderful.
It really was. Paul and his niece, Casey Carlisle, both members of the Turnbuckle Terminal Hall of Fame. Speaking of Casey Carlisle, pictures like that available at CaseyCarlisle.com. That's CaseyCarlisle.com, home for all your gift giving. Like National Cop Appreciation Day. Pictures like that if the cops are old enough. You can get some of those. Upcoming is Halloween. You can get some of those when she went to Hot Nurse University. Those available if you like walls of title belts. You probably have walls of handcuffs or something, huh?
I do, and then I know a guy who has a collection of belts up in their attic.
Oh, wow. There's another one, the Valkyrie title. There she is, a little bit alluring, we'll say. There she is when she held up all the title belts like Ultimo Dragon. You ever have to arrest Ultimo Dragon?
No, he was too fast.
Oh, good. There she is, a little bit mischievous looking there. There's QT's favorite, the pillow picture. He loves that pillow. Yeah. There you are if you're smaller, like Donnie Idol or Mr. Big or something. Another large title belt. There she is, angry. There's Ting Batten. He's not one single good knee in that bunch. Some of them may have had some scrapes where they were arrested a time or 2 or 6 or 7.
Yeah, I've arrested a couple of people who've had bad knees.
How'd that go?
Bad.
Oh, this is what you alluded to, the CAC this year.
That's right. I attended the Cauliflower Alley reunion, 56th annual reunion in Las Vegas, Nevada. Some of the award winners included Conan, JBL. There was also the Rock and Roll Express, and rising star Madison Miles. There was also Miss Texas Jacqueline, as also there was the Billy Silverman. Billy Silverman won the referee award. You know, he was a referee in the movie Ready to Rumble, starring former WCW World Champion David Arquette.
He really was, and as we said, Kevin Sullivan also got an award.
Kevin Sullivan, Men's Award. And Jerry the King Lawler also got the President's Award.
Wow, Jack Tunney, huh?
Mm-hmm. A very prestigious award.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Tommy Rich. If I wouldn't have lost to Tommy Rich, I'd be undefeated against him.
Yeah, rumors like that would be spreading like wildfire.
It really would, yeah. Now, did someone say something about fired up?
Not that I can remember.
Well, that makes sense. Who else do we have in here? Jacqueline. Jerry the King Wilson's got some pictures of her in a bathtub. I don't know if you wouldn't have to go around arresting people for those pictures. They were pretty racing. There's Billy Silverman. Look at that.
There's also a historian, I believe, that won an award as well.
Steve Johnson. He writes a lot of great books. And there's Christine Jarrett, the posthumous award.
Yes, Teeny.
Yes. I believe there was a book that came out recently.
Yeah, it was also called Teeny, Professional Wrestling's Great Dame. It is out now. You can get it online as well. And there's forewords from members of the Jarrett family, and it talks about Teeny's time as a promoter.
Now, right here, it says Stuart Kemp was the cribbage tournament coordinator. Did he have another stroke while he was down there? Because he's been known to have strokes at the CAC.
No, he managed to coordinate the cribbage tournament, and I believe he also competed and lost to Bob Orton.
Oh, wow, that
Cowboy
age.
Bob.
Yeah, he probably had a card hidden in his cast. Yeah. How did you do in the tournament?
I also lost to the Ace Cowboy.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Here's an older CAC program.
And another thing, too, about CAC is there's some other books that are also out. One from Ron Hutchinson called Pain, Torture, and Agony. And there is also another book by B. Brian Blair called Truth Be Told.
He's the president of the CAC.
I had the pleasure of meeting him, and he was amazing.
Did he tell you about the time he lanced Dingus in the middle of Turnbuckle Turmoil?
He did.
I don't doubt that. There's what it looks like at the law office is Steve New. Get even with Steven, if you will.
Yes.
The Twitter where you can follow me, but not literally. That's creepy and it's stalkering. You would have to arrest someone if they did that.
I would.
Yeah, Stompin' Steve follows me on the Twitter, but we don't look over and he's over there eating pretzels and cheese. Facebook, Instagram, the YouTube. They may be watching right now. Right about now, they probably are watching us on the YouTube saying, wow, Dean Cooper's cousin sure does look a lot like him. Well, I'm a busy man this week. We have a show upcoming here. You've probably heard of it, Northwest Girl.
Yes.
Now, Sunday on Turnbuckle Turbo, it is Super Fan Month. We have Marcus Fine on Sunday. He's a massive fan of pro wrestling in the Midwest. If there's been a show the last 40 years, he's probably been to it.
Is he really fine?
He really is. He's also related distantly to Three Stooges member Larry Fine.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Monday, I'm pretty open. Tuesday, I got not much going on. Wednesday, maybe I'll watch some old episodes of Learning the Ropes with Lyle Alzado. Ric Flair was on there. The Freebirds were on there. The Road Warriors. You ever see it?
Yeah, I've seen it. Have you ever heard of Tales of the Territories?
Yes.
Brand new show on Vice. Definitely check it out.
Absolutely. A lot of Memphis stuff. I came up in a Memphis ring.
Oh yeah, I love me some Memphis.
Thursday, I've pretty much got nothing. Friday on the show next week, we have Dewey Murray out of New York. He was once in People magazine, I understand. Yes. So to review from this undisclosed shed-looking gimmick.
Monday, you're pretty much free.
Yeah. Sunday,
you're busy.
Marcus Fine.
Marcus Fine, super fan.
Yeah.
Also, Monday, you're pretty much free.
Yeah. Tuesday,
You're pretty much free.
Wednesday,
You're gonna be watching some stuff about the Road Warriors.
Learning the Ropes.
Learning the Ropes.
Yeah.
Thursday, I think you said you're pretty much free.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then Friday, you said there was somebody that you're going to be seeing.
Dewey Murray.
Dewey Murray.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. Look him up. He's a fine talent.
Okay.
All right. Now, have you anything you want to get out there? Maybe a PSA for the people listening, and say, "Wow, what that cop doing there on the side of the sign?"
I know it's pretty smoky out here in Washington, so I just want to say to all the kids out there, do not do drugs, do not smoke. It'll turn your lungs black. Also, do not drink alcohol. It could lead to bad decisions, bad choices. So live your best life out there and stay away from anything alcoholic or smoking based.
All right. We are not sponsored by Jim Beam, so we're okay. So, pretty much episode 521